Okay. I just want to make sure that I am good. Apologies. I'm running just a tad bit late, but to be fair, I shouldn't really be here. But okay, here we go. Oh, already. Whew, okay. Almost there. Okay, I think that is everything. Welcome everybody to the Jones Mokwena show, the Overthinking Football show, where we're going to be watching some games live because the season is back on. And yesterday, Abomaki. Hey, Unzime Mhlaben. Guys, Kaizer Chiefs is taking on POLOKWANE City. Please remember that the normal show is on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. The schedule keeps changing around. Thursdays, tomorrow you're going to catch me at Tuck Stadium watching the Varsity Cup. But today we are watching Kaizer Chiefs, the team that is sitting number 4 on the log. They've played one game, they've won one game, they've scored 2 goals, they've conceded none for a grand total of 3 points, whereas POLOKWANE City is number 11. They've played one game, they've drawn one, they've scored no goals for a grand total of 1 point. Then POLOKWANE City in the last 5 games have 3 draws and 2 losses, the last game out being a 0-0 draw versus Makesi in the league. And then of course Kaizer Chiefs played Stellies, our daily bread, aka our daily bread. Stellies we beat 2-0. Now, in the last 5 games that these two teams have met, there have been 2 draws. POLOKWANE City has managed 1 win, and Kaizer Chiefs has won 2 of those games. The last game out was a game on the 24th of May where Chiefs drew with POLOKWANE City 0-0. In terms of starting lineups, you have Wire in goal. Oh, yes. We have Wire in goal. Nkaki Motsa. You have Mvundlela Mantosi. You have Kambala. Hey, there's that name, Lord Kambala. You have Kambala, you have Mapangule, you have Dlamini, you have Litsedi, you have Ramabu, and you have Shabalala. Then, of course, for Kaizer Chiefs, Peterson is in goal, Cross McCarthy, Miguel Munyane, and you have Tselem Tetwa in the center. You have Shabalala Duba, Lilepo, and Cirino as the starting lineup. Okay. Please remember, it's a very interactive show. You are able to jump in and speak to me live. But you do that by joining me on TikTok. For those watching on YouTube, click on the button at the bottom of the screen that says multi-guest. I let you in and we have a really great conversation. But I only do that at 25K for the second half. If we can reach 25K, I'll open it up. But then at halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in that are following the account to be able to jump in and speak to me while we are live right now. Anyway, first mistake, Cele. Oh, Nkosiami. Oh.
I'm scared, but I'll try to deliver.
Yes, Hlongwane is not in the team, not even on the bench. Let's forget about Pirates. Yeah, no, I was just saying, guys. I was just saying. I don't want to mention that name either. POLOKWANE City, please make me proud, says Musa. Guys, why are you worried about a team that finished 9th last season? Leave us alone to do our business quietly. Now, okay, so Kaizer Chiefs obviously coming up against POLOKWANE City. The challenge for Kaizer Chiefs today is going to be that today they are not playing a team that's going to try go pound for pound with them. They're playing a team that's going to sit. Somebody mentioned it here in the comments that they're going to overload the midfield and they're going to play a very boring game. POLOKWANE City is one of the teams that is a lot more cautious than a lot of the other teams. What served Kaizer Chiefs very well in their game versus Stellenbosch was that Stellenbosch was also trying to go pound for pound. Stellenbosch was trying to throw everybody forward, and what happened was that gap between the defense and the midfield became so big that Abomdu got to play the football that they love, transitioning ping pong. So one of the challenges that Chiefs may face here is that POLOKWANE City is probably going to be a little bit more disciplined in terms of defensive. They're probably not going to throw that many people forward. They're going to try catch Chiefs every now and then, not at the extent of what Stellenbosch tried to do. So that's going to be an interesting wrinkle for Kaizer Chiefs to deal with. But we can trust to see whether the coaching staff at Chiefs has learned anything from their time. One of the things that Kaizer Chiefs struggles with for me is they don't have a structure in terms of playing forward. They don't have a structure of where they're going to take the ball. Usirino, who's in today, Munyane. You can't be caught out like that. Oh, Mkosiab. Just leave him to do the defensive work. Leave him to do the defensive work. I don't know why Cele is tackling, because he gets yellow cards. Hey, Munyane almost caught out. So I was saying, what we had been hoping we were going to get with Sirino was a player that was going to be able to come in and dictate. So when you're on a counter-attack, you'd want Sirino to be the grown-up, to get the ball, to be the one that plays the final pass. He's the guy that looks up, sees who's running, and makes the final choice. We saw it in the beginning of last season. He was doing it very well, and then he fell off a little bit. So that's going to be interesting to see if he can play that role and allow Abo Shabalala, Nabo Lilepo, Nabo Duba to run off of him, which is interesting. In the middle, last game, I had asked about maybe bringing in Umtetwa and Cele to be almost a double pivot, but more of a 6 and an 8, so that Cele doesn't have to do defensive work. Cele is not the best defensive worker, and I think he's far suited to playing the ball. Yes, is fully 8. We want an 8 who's able to carry the ball. Oh, Polokwane City is putting so much pressure. And we're hoping that Ucele can be that guy who can link that defense to midfield and get the ball, particularly to Sirino. Right? In terms of the defense, already now, Polokwane City has caught Chiefs twice, lacking in terms of their defensive duties. So you're already seeing that part of the focus that Polokwane City is going to play today is that they're going to be looking to exploit those wide spaces left when the left and right back push up. I would love to see Cross stay back in a 3, because I think he looks best when he's not wing back, when he's just playing his football normally in a defense that is static. I think he does very well there. So let's hope that we see that and we don't see him taking up positions like he is right now, because there's going to be a counter and we're going to be caught because Dombunya Nageko. You can already see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Polokwane City is committing 3 players forward. So they are looking to win that ball back up high, which could work a little bit to Chiefs' favor, but let's see. What do you guys think the score will be? Tell me your predictions. What's the score going to be here? Sirino. Take your man on, Sirino. Thank him too. Oh, wow. What a tackle. Ref. We've started. Nkosiami says, Butlali. Konzeni says, I'm happy with the lineup. All the best, guys. Waza Kaizer Chiefs online, says Kes. Tabang says, relax, Makosi. The win is wrapped up already. Thank you. Hey, my boss, McG. Chiefs is in good mental space. It's only a few screws that need to be tightened up. Mulanta says 0-0. Tabang says 3-1. Murendeni says 2-0 Polokwane City. El Chapo says 2-1 Polokwane City. Muledi says 2-0 Chiefs win. Duffy says 1-1. I'm a Paris fan, but Chiefs have potential to win the match clean. Peterson has been great lately, says Soweto Gent. Doski says Polokwane City is going to beat Chiefs 1-0. Legendary says you're not allowed to support any team. Guys, I'm not a member of the media. So please don't hold me to that. I don't like this ref. He likes to be the talk of the match. Njalo says Logisani. Dodo says Kaizer all the way. Now remember, guys, Nabi is not here. I see today it was Kaiz who was taking the media obligations to Chiefs. Nabi, of course, is in Tunisia with his wife, who had an unfortunate accident where she fell, punctured her lung. So she is in hospital. Luckily, he was able to get back in time. Oh, yes. Duba Mara offside. Duba Mara offside. Hi, Chiefs must win. Pirates fans are busy celebrating sold-out stadiums. Polokwane City 2-0 says Bulokang. Do says Infinity. Infinity Chiefs, nil Polokwane. Johnny Washa says 3-0 Polokwane will win this game. Tell me, guys, how you're feeling, and we'll see what's going to happen. Right there, Chiefs breaking into the box. but it turns out that it is offside. Now, what's interesting about what they just did right now is that iPolokwane City doesn't seem like they have cover for that defense. And Sirino is playing, goalkeeper coach. Yegelani, guys, whether you think it's an offside or not, it's gone past. Can't they behave on the bench? Why must they fight all the time? We have broken through Polokwane's defense a couple of times here, especially seeing that they have sort of a naked defense of 4 players versus the 3 that are moving from Kaizer Chiefs plus Usirino. So I expect to see a lot more of those chances. It does seem as though Polokwane City is picking up sort of that Stellenbosch type of play, where they are committing players forward and they are trying to maybe catch Chiefs up high themselves. So that's going to be very interesting. Maybe it's going to come down to a pound for pound type of situation here. Look at that space, Sabunyane. Look at that space, Sabunyane. That's the wrong pass. Munyane is coming in too much. Munyane is coming in too much. And it's literally because Miguel is out of position. Miguel is playing like he's a 6 right now, and that's making Abo Munyane very nervous. Aiden is staying as sort of like the center of a 3. I don't know if I trust that. Polokwane has been going wide a couple of times here. Whoa! Yay. Creativity that Serino brings, damn. Says Ubafana. It's okay, Stereophonic. Welcome. Hey, Izolo Begugu Chiefs is playing well, says NDK. What is he eating plus kakupa? Hey, Kimaketsu Roja in coach. And no sense a draw. Singadliwa, please. Let's win, man. I'm on 202. MK says, I love our combinations going forward. Mara, how do we do off the ball? I still question Yana. That's the big thing. So I always say that Chiefs is a chaos team. And when I speak about Chiefs being a chaos team, I mean that they like having runs at defenses. They love it when your defense is high, they're countering on you, it's mano a mano 1v1, you have to look out for the movement of Lilepo, the movement of Duba, the movement of Shabalala specifically. They love that type of thing. It's very messy. It's not controlled. So what I would love to see Kaizer Chiefs evolve into is a team that still has that identity, but you creating easier chances to score. If it means you get to a certain place and cut it back to the P spot, the top of the box for a first-time shot, if you do those type of things where you structure it a little bit, I think Chiefs can get something from a lot of games in that sense, because that's how the players play. So it's a little bit too much freedom right now and a little bit too much chaos. Oh, yeah, guys. Yo, we nothing ngathi siyavuza lapha emuva. Ngathi siyavuza lapha emuva. Kambala wenza 2 for City, says DJT. We're looking good so far, but both Cele and Mteto are not protecting the defense. Tabang, it's because that's not meant to be a double pivot. It's meant to be a single 6 with an 8 that plays around him. And it seems like they're sharing the responsibility, because I saw Mteto pushing up, which is not something you want to do. It just creates that situation where you have Mart again, and Mart is now defensive while somebody else goes forward, and we know he's not that good. I think that Cele situation creates that. What I want to see is the build-up, though, because as you can see, they're still choosing to go pretty much long, which creates 50-50s on the wing, right? So interesting, but let's see what they do. That's why kids said, no, bala the comments, nyakalo, bona motho are draw is fine. Good evening, OT. Even if we win, we can't keep playing like this, says Echo. Kodani says, let's not forget that Chiefs wins once a month. We don't know. Maybe it's changed. When we go up the top, says Bongs. It's not make sure, Nemulet. It's not make sure. Lady T, thank you so much for the gift. Mapule again. Mapule, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, send gifts if you can. Follow if you have not followed. Here comes Chiefs again, 15 minutes in. Chiefs is playing. Free kick. Ukayinqobo. It's tough there by relegation zone, says Unkabetsi. Peterson is being tested. Yeah, no, he is. It's a knife edge game. I think the fear against Polokwane City is that they score and then they sit back and defend. I remember they did that. Was it Polokwane City that did it to us last season? Where they scored late to make it 2-1. It was 1-1. Chiefs was pushing everything forward to try win the game, and Polokwane City was able to come back on a counter and beat us that way. I remember the first game, Polokwane City basically watched us play football. They sat back and they were like, no, we dare you to try build up. And Mteto has been caught out quite a bit. I don't know what they're going to do here. Konzeni says, evening OT, how are you doing? How are you doing, Konzeni? What do you guys want us to play beautiful football with no results or play bad with results? I just want results. I don't care. But I'd like some intentionality, is that, if that's a word, in the way that we play, because it's a thing that I've been saying about teams like Chiefs and teams like Pirates. We're focusing on individual brilliance. The way we're built up right now is individual brilliance, which is great. It's going to get you wins every now and then. It's going to get you wins. But when it gets tough, I think you need a structure to fall back on, where the players fall into a structure and they start playing a structured way. It's not to say that they must build up from the back. It's not to say that they must play one type of football. It's to say that, okay, maybe it's too tough for you right now. Let's create a system where you make 1 or 2 runs, and we run that. You don't have to think too hard. You don't have to do too much. We just need the one goal and we go from there. I use the example of Rulani's Mamelodi Sundowns. When they got into deep waters, they just started crossing the ball and hoping that Mendieta would get their head to the ball and just peppering the defense until something happened. It's a move. It's a way to attack. So I feel like Pirates and the Chiefs, a lot of teams in the league, to be honest, don't have that thing, you know? Nilepo hasn't already scored a free kick. Will it be his day today? I don't know. I'm expecting revenge. Polokwane owes us, says Konzeni. OT, what do you think about Cross being a forward wing back? I don't like it. You see, I don't want Cross to be where he is right now. The problem with Cross, so when you look at schematically, what happened last season was that Cross was often being backed up by Serino. And that meant that you had no defensive cover when you go up. So it's easier to play on a wing, let's say with Duba, because Duba will come back and cover you. So what was happening is that Serino would go into the center of the pitch and leave Cross to face 2 defenders. Now, if Cross bites, it means that there's another player that can run in behind him, and we know that he doesn't have the pace to do that. What Chiefs discovered, I think halfway through the season, when they were forced to play Udi in that centre-back position, they realized that maybe you should play 3 standing centre-backs that don't push forward, so that whenever we're attacked, you have shape. So that is where I'd like Cross to be. I'd like Cross to be the player that plays in the 3, and then you pick a side. Allow Munyane to go up if Munyane must go up. Allow Munyane to push up the wing because he's got the pace to come back and forth, but keep the 3. In a perfect world, you wouldn't need that because Umtetwa would slot back into a center back role, allowing the two backs to push out, the 2 center backs to push out with him in the center. It's what Sundowns did a couple of games ago with mokwena dropping into the center. It's the Gutsia role. But Coach Chiefs, I think you need to just discipline someone. So look at where Serino is. Serino is a false wing, essentially. And he's going to leave Cross alone. That's when Cross is exposed. That's when Cross is exposed. This is something we saw last season. What about for Anya Pila, man? Uti Nusem. I agree. OT 3. Yeah, 3 centre backs. Just go 3 centre backs. Polokwane City cela wenza umsebenzi omuhle man. Says notification. Notification orabalani. Hey, Darika wants to take over all of Limpopo. Here comes Polokwane City with a free kick. Oh, they get to the ball, but the header cannot go through. 20 minutes in. I'm not gonna lie. Polokwane City has looked lively in this game. Lord Kambala looking to Kambala us again. Hey, how's Lord Kambala, man? Hi, this man. He hates Chiefs so much. Cross got better cover from body. Exactly, Tabang. Exactly. That was the better one. So I expect if I was Polokwane City, I'd be attacking cross. But I think Polokwane City has been okay with their plan, where they're just forcing people wide. Hey, Stellenbosch. They just scored. Let's see this goal that they scored. Oh, the center. Chiefs. Oh, goal. Pili, what a goal. Pili scoring for Stellenbosch. Hey, Stellenbosch nje masibona Chiefs siyaqhaqhazela. But when they're playing somewhere else, Hashem. No OT, don't. Okay, I'll just say that person. The Pirates hate is huge, hey? Says Peño. Diego says he's hate watching. I'm really worried about Cele and Mtetwa. There's too many balls that are finding their way. Do your work. That are finding their way into the center of that space, right in front of the defense. Okay, Sereno, make the right choice, boy. Oh, yeah, shutiwa. Guys, I still haven't had anybody explain to me, what is this new thing in football where you have your right back not just invert, but almost play like a striker? You saw Munyani in almost like a 10 position. It was almost like in a 10 position there. What is this thing? Pirates was doing it with Van Rooyen. Is there something new in modern football, guys? I'm a coach, in the comments, please tell me, is this something new? Can you explain what it's meant to do, what it's meant to achieve? Because I don't think I've seen it used right, I guess. GT, oh, you enjoyed three-man press. Guys, three-man press, myself, Lindo Pep, and Football Talefang. It's up right now, so after this, watch my review and then watch the three-man press episode that is up right now. We discuss Coach Wadu, and then, of course, my brothers, PD Jokes and Desley, held it down today on the recording. I wasn't able to record today, but there will be that episode of the Banter League, Onside Banter League with Utabi, so the comedian, is going to be on Friday at 3. Combination at Chelem Mtetwa is not working for us, Shem. Yeah, Muled, it's not. Chelem Mtetwa never works in the first if we haven't scored. No, I think delegation is very important when you're playing those type of people. Like, I'm going to point at Pirates. I know Pirates doesn't necessarily play midfield play like that, but Makaula knows his role. His role is to stay in a specific place and cover the defense. Nothing more, nothing less. You're not going to find Abombata taking up those positions. You're not going to find Abodlamini taking up those positions. He just knows that my job is to stay. Sometimes you just need a man in front of the defense who can, cover where things are missing to allow Cele to go forward a little bit. But they're forcing this thing of having two, which is very similar to when they used to do it with Mart. It's Mart and, Mara Sireno. It would be like Mart and Castillo. It would be like Mart and, I don't know, one of the other players where they're trying to do this higher grade thing where all you need is to say to one of them, hey, just stay there. I just need you to sit there. Don't do anything more. Just sit right there. Chiefs look shaky at the back, says Cass. How does Stelly's goal go in? What a goal. That's the finishing we need more of. Even Bogazi did it. It's new. Yeah, it's weird, ne? Interested to see Cele Ndlovu. Maybe Ndlovu's the guy. I think Ndlovu is the Mart replacement. Nangomako. I don't know why Mako's a Chiefs. Everything too. Chiefs right back is not Big Show today because he's gone all the time. But guys, this is what I always say. Look at the system and the structure that they're running. That's going to tell you what's going to happen in the game. That's going to tell you. All of this looks similar. Sometimes we blame players, but a lot of the time, it's just the system that they've chosen to play. Solomon's was getting caught out the exact same way. And I'd like to believe Munyane is better than Solomon's. possibly better than Frosler. Look at how good Cross looked at the end of last season when he was playing just as a back. Yeah, our pitches, man. Guys, can somebody do something about our pitches, man? Every week, FNB is just bad. Everything. Guys, they said FNB is going to be ready. I don't know after how many weeks. Why isn't it ready now? I was hoping to see Nduli doing the same thing yesterday, covering for our fullbacks. Nduli was actually playing as a third centre-back covering Hotto. That's why there was a little bit of a space in front of Pirates' defence. They play, but they relayed the pitch. Why are we complaining? Do you see it? Litabo, but do you see it? Did you see Cross when he trapped the ball there? He almost slipped on that patch, those patches on the side. There's even patches up top. They said that they relayed it, but it's only going to be ready soon, later, or whatever. FNB will be okay. The FNB will be okay against Mamelodi Sundowns. We got Cross Shingan Festival, but they start Marco. It's still August. They're still going to... guys. As a PSL, we treat it as though it's not a real league. Velile, which league in the world do they go, oh yeah, it's only going to be ready in August? You guys. Ready in spring. There was a video I saw. Which pitch was getting relayed? There was a video I saw of one of the pitches overseas. Was it overseas? Where they were relaying the whole thing. Guys, we can't keep saying, Makesi has scored through Musadi. Makesi has scored through Musadi, a corner kick, header in. Guys, we can't keep saying that, guys. We can't keep saying that. Weren't the FNB guys the ones who were saying that, no, we got this grass specifically from Ireland, and it's a 24/7, 365 type of grass that it's ready all the time, OT, which PSL team owns the stadium? You're being unfair. No, whoa, Litabo. That's even worse because I am a client of yours. I'm a client of yours. If my league is playing on your pitch and it's not my pitch, I am a client. Chiefs pays to use that stadium, by the way. I don't know how much it is. Last I checked, it was $500,000 a game, if I'm not mistaken. They pay to use the stadium. Whether directly or indirectly, you know how it works. So I'm a client of yours. Can't be that you're telling me, hey, I don't own it. Babang, they're paying millions to relay pitches themselves. The Supersport and Sundowns, apparently. FNB pitches just been relayed. They don't care about the field. League's looking interesting. Can you focus on Chiefs? Game Yamakesi, Kare Monate. Chile pitch takes 4 months. They've pushed it to 2 weeks, 10 weeks. We can borrow you rent. No, let us use Rent Stadium. But guys, do you understand what I'm saying? This is a professional league. It's not a joke league, guys. And we need to start treating it that way. It's not a joke league. These are points that count towards what's happening. If a player slips and hurts themselves on that pitch, or ball bobbles because the pitch is a certain way, we can't sit back and say, oh, no, it's because of this and that and that. We can't. It's a real league. Or am I the only one tripping about that? You can't give me excuses about the relay. We have to play, guys. We have to play. We are playing. It's a real proper league game. As a joke, these are not friendlies. Again, I ask, which league in the world, okay, out of the poor ones, which league in the world that's meant to be top commercial, what, everything we say, have these problems? I know we think it's small, but guys, do these players actually train together? I don't know. We always make excuses for not receiving the proper... That's what I'm saying. The point, it's a multi-purpose stadium and it'll be fine. The stadium's not my worry. Right now, Chiefs is the tenant that is on this game. Horrid multi-purpose, I don't care about the Chris Brown concert. No, but they don't care about it when the money comes in. Best league in Africa, do you think it's the right time for Shabalala to be given the jersey number 7? I saw that. Then I was like, it's not a real thing. Athlon pitch was way better. It's not small. It makes a huge difference, actually. That's all I'm saying, guys. No, the league will be ready. Or Velilo was saying the league will be ready in spring. The pitches. No, the games will be the teams will be ready after 10 games. The what will be ready. Guys. Briven says, I'm here to laugh at you when Chiefs lose. Why are you laughing at me, guys? I am just the guy who likes watching football. Paco says, I hope Chiefs won't ruin my bet slip. We accept mediocrity always in this league. Sishiko Stadium pitch looks good. You can water. Velile, which water? Velile, which water? Anyway, 31 minutes in. 31 minutes in. Heaven. I don't want to speak about Pirates, guys. Cross plays the ball back in. Let's see. Like I said, I think Chiefs are going to struggle with this POLOKWANE defense, especially if you're still looking for luck to play into this. Oti, who said our league is the best in Africa? No, I read it in the comments. You're proving us right. Only the top 7, 8 leagues have perfect pitches. True. And we're supposed to be top in Africa. Is FNB Stadium not one of the top stadiums in the world? Is my point. Forget about everything else. I get a little multi-purpose. That's supposed to be one of the best stadiums in the world. At the very least, it's the highlight of Africa. So from a standpoint of that, shouldn't that be a quality pitch? This is not Kingswell Etini. No disrespect. This is not Kingswell Etini. This is meant to be FNB, guys. Soccer City. Agir. I was giving the whole stadium is Brandon Orlando Pirates. I thought they owned it. No, they... No, let me not get into that. Velile, hey, Ampur keep his in there. Let me eating tool. Okay, throw in from POLOKWANE City. Let's get back into the game. Throw in by POLOKWANE City there. Handball, won by Chiefs. Handball. Chiefs gets the ball again to try and do something. We are heading into the last 10-15 minutes of the game, where maybe we might see what we call a critical phase, where teams usually switch off. So let's see how they're gonna play it. Yabo Shabalala trying to be fancy. Meli Pele. He plays every week, Muledi. How do you enforce that? Who's Shabalala's competition at Chiefs for a spot in the team? So he knows that he's going to do those fancy passes every day. We always struggle with low blocks. I don't understand why, knowing this, they kept Ngobo out. Maybe coach someone else. We need as many attack-minded players as possible to break it. They won't attack us a lot, but the pitch has been relayed. They are working on it. True, for a league that has been running for how long? Let's stop making excuses for these people. This is not a new league. We didn't start yesterday. No, it kicks off in August. It finishes in May. We know. Can't be that we're shocked right now. Can't be. Chris Brown Lana, there's no way the equipment is like this, so Chris must just accept it. Anyway. Modi is back. Hope this season he plays better. I don't know. Before saying whom Du's competition is, what's his position? 10-ish, 8-ish wing? Free roll? I don't know, guys. Maybe you guys can tell me. 35 minutes in, it is still 0-0. In a game that hasn't really given us that many chances. Aiden McCarthy getting a yellow card over there. This is the Chiefs we all know. Back to default settings. Win once a month, says Kodani. Hey. Cape Town City Stadium is an example of the issues with multi-purpose stadium. Rugby killed it. And rugby doesn't complain. But Elitabo again, we're in 2025. You're telling me that there's no fixes for these stadiums? Look at what your peers are doing. You're supposed to be world-class stadiums. Look at about world-class. But anyway, it's fine. Hey, anyway, let me stop. OT, the problem with Orlando Pirates, and to a large extent, we have internalized mediocrity. If you watch the three-man press episode, this is what we speak about, right? Today, what we spoke about today. The point I was making today, and I'm not going to give it all away, but the point I was making today was basically that not only have we given into mediocrity, we make up stories to justify the mediocrity and make it look bigger. I don't want to speak, whenever I speak to Pirates, yeah, there we go. Whenever I speak, Pirates fans catch feelings. But we've not only internalized it, we've used our love for the teams to create stories that don't exist about expectations that don't matter, right? And the example I used was to say, if you look at Pirates, for example, we speak about Pirates as though it's a team that has won the league recently. We speak about them as if they're a team that was close, and we make up the stories. We say Pirates wants to win the league. They should be winning the league. It's Pirates' year. But it hasn't been, league-wise, Pirates' year since 2013. So now I've made up a story because we don't even know who the technical director is, who's giving the directives. At Chiefs, we say, Nabi wants to win. There's a football he wants to play. But then the truth is we have not seen that football. So we're giving them leeway because we love them. And sometimes we even forget about the facts of whatever we are watching because we love our teams. So it goes beyond just accepting the mediocrity. Now it's literally like every year you have hope that it will change. Every year we have hope that something will break, something will be different. Hey, this year maybe Umodi is going to look better. Oh, crossbar. Who? Corner played in. Lilepo hits the crossbar. We make up the stories. Modi hasn't been good for how long? But we'll still every year come in and say, oh, I'm so glad to see Modi. Maybe he'll change something. You get what I mean? Supersport match directors sometimes are not serious about the jobs. Why show us their own cameras? We don't have a set right wing. They must trust Vilakazi. Sereno delays the passes. Pirates and Chiefs are both behind Stellenbosch and everything. Sereno plays better as a sub and when we are leading only. I don't know. It just feels like a lucky packet, man. Like a lot of our league games feel like lucky packet games. Teams, it's even worse with some of our teams because they'll do something great that looks amazing. And I don't know why they never sit back after that with the trainings or whatever and say, hey, guys, we did that very well. Can't we create more situations that look like that? Like it just feels like they're playing Nje to see what's going to happen. Here comes Chiefs again. Okay. Now, POLOKWANE City has brought nothing to this game. They're trying to see out the first half and they're sitting very deeply. Ah, Mteto. Oh, a trepa. He's open. Thank you. Play the ball. Oh. You know, in that game versus POLOKWANE City, I think the first leg last year, the first round last year, something similar was happening. Mteto was giving away the ball similarly. And that's where you want Cele to be playing. I think Cele can maybe find the pass a lot better. Are you finished? Let me see. Sorry, guys. Hey, present dads. Go put in your pajamas. OT, you'll swear the Orlando Pirates and Chiefs don't have analysts. It's weird, man. It's weird. Especially the strikers. What are they doing in practice? Serena has become such a bad ball player. His passing is so bad. Season 11, episode 2. Tato can't pass the ball. Hey, present dead, guys. We try. Okay, here comes Chiefs again on the attack. Ow. Cele. Oh my word. Look at Cross. Look at Cross's man. Look at Cross's man. Cross, get ball side of your player. Oh. Am I crazy? I don't know. Am I crazy? Like, there's basics. Cross is watching his center back, watching the ball. There's a player in front of him, and instead of getting ball side of him, he's following him. So if a ball gets played through, who wins that ball first? Yo, guys, I don't know. The last 6 OT. Is my connection bad? I don't know. Is my connection bad, guys? Please let me know. Muthatwa never works with a 0-0 score line. You might lose. OT, let's go consult Kaizer Chiefs. They need analysts. maybe I must apply for guys. Every week we sit here and analyze and see holes and whatever. What do people that do this for a living do? I need to get a former analyst or somebody, man. I need to get a former analyst on so that they can tell us what are some of the... Because it can't be. Z says Kaizer Chiefs must lose tonight. Oksalayo, even if we lose tonight, it's no win. Aniyazi win ngale mbobaki. Where's Cele? Guys, do Chiefs players know their roles? I'm realizing, do Chiefs players know their roles? Over and above POLOKWANE City, because they're also as bad, but ayikho man.
Awukhonali shim.
Mabule says no, they don't. Finally, you show us you. I've always been a Chiefs fan. I've always been a Chiefs fan. Not that Chiefs fans like me either. Honestly, there's no sense of attack. These guys are practicing set pieces only. Z must stop with the meeting. Hey, pajamas. Seems like the players are failing to implement the tactic. No, true, but what is the tactic? I win, Siyazi with top 8. My good, instant money. I'm not gonna crash out, Z. I'm not gonna crash out. I'll crash out if POLOKWANE City score. Like, just decision making. Look at that space, Sagamunyan. I'm telling you guys, if a goal comes from this, it's gonna come from Lesa space, Sagamunyan. If a goal comes, no, the diplomacy is out of the... Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Is this a Pirates thing? Did I not lie? Did I lie about anything that's happened with Pirates this season? People didn't want to hear it. I was looking at it through Chiefs' eyes. Pain, not thought. Pain, not thought. I told you guys what was going to happen. In the Chiefs, I said that the Stellenbosch game was great because Stellenbosch is an attacking team. The reason why we play so well versus Stellenbosch is because Stellenbosch is a team that has weaknesses that we can take advantage of when they play the ping pong football. Barker gets very emotional when he's playing Chiefs for some reason. And he makes the weirdest choices and they always get a red card. Things like that, right? But the moment you start playing against a boring team, it's going to be tough for you. It's going to be tough. It's tough. Look at Cross. Look at Cross's man. There's the ball. Did these players not see? Hi, Polokwane City. Yeah, thank you, ref. Ref was not the guys. Half time. Let me see who's here so that we can have a conversation. Has in Polokwane City. The highway is open. Koni highway lapa that's open. And ilapa kumchitu number 2. But wow. Let me see who's here. Butali, welcome to the show. How are you, my brother?
Oti, what a frustrating half of football.
I don't know what I'm watching.
Oti, why do we have a number 8? Oh, Yazi, this thing, ne? The guy plays it safe when he doesn't have to play it safe. Do you know how much space there is in the Polokwane City midfield, Oti?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's because we're watching it from a third-person view. But as a professional player, especially one who has played in Europe, right? You should know there's a time to play it safe and there's a time to go to turn your back and, take more risk. Because there's so much space that can be exploited around Polokwane City's midfield. OT, they're playing with the 2-man midfield, OT. We have a midfield overload, us. We are playing with 4 midfielders, actually. 4. We're playing with a 6 in Mteto, we're playing with the 8 in Tsele, and we're playing with floating 10s. Serino and
Shabalala.
Yes. So in the midfield is a 4v2. Ne? I'm even out of breath because I've been screaming OT. I'm like, yo, Mfethu, you're receiving the ball between the lines. There's space behind you. 10. The person does a negative pass. I mean, are we not seeing these things? OT? And then we have Uduba decision making up front. Oh, Nkosiami. Yo. There's genuine. Firstly, your professional players time your runs. Every run can be offside. Every run can be offside. Secondly, Chief, when you are supposed to pass, you shoot. When you are supposed to shoot, you pass. Nah, I mean, you know what? Simple fixes, OT. Simple fixes. And I'm not saying it's gonna, it will make us better, but it won't. When there's space behind you, and this is things as a midfielder, you learn these things. Back then, you learn these things when you first start playing football. When you first start playing organized football, when there's space behind you, turn and take that risk. It's a calculated risk. There's a difference between a calculated risk and a a risk that's not worth taking. So I'll tell him Ted, when there's space behind you, don't play the negative pass. Take that calculated risk, right?
Yeah.
And then decision making up front. Please let's make the right decisions. When you see a player running in space, and also wait, Mteto. Why is Mteto holding the responsibility of making forward passes? Why is he holding the responsibility of making forward? He's such a bad passer. I'm sorry, he's such a bad passer. I saw a clear-cut pass.
The run.
Ulilab was running.
Yeah.
Ulilab was running in the space. The guy passes it straight to the Polokwane City defender. Why is he in that position in the first place? It's because we're playing this dumb. I almost swore, but we're playing this dumb double pivot. OT. It's supposed to be a single pivot and Uguele facilitating the play because he knows how to pick out a pass. This is sure touching Chiefs is frustrating. It's frustrating.
For time I'm gonna jump in. I wanna bring in Usinje. Sinje, showstopper, welcome.
Alala.
What's happening here, Sinje?
I do not know who said to Lilepo Jonga, listen, we want you to play like Makazole Mapimbi. We want you to play like Chesley Colby. You stay on the line. You don't come close. You run on the line. Hey, this guy is standing by the line. And I'm thinking, he's waiting for the pass and he's waiting it from the line. And I'm like, okay, sure. He's going to receive it from that line, from the touch line. So is he trying to tell me that he's going to kick it from the touch line and find Duma, who is in the 18 yard? Hey, Usirino, he gets the ball. He is supposed to pass. He decides, nah, I want to be a hero. I'm going to cut in, I'm going to dribble. And then he realizes, oh no, roadblock. Then he decides to pass. I'm like, okay, sure, fine. Ucele. I don't know whether Ucele wants to do 2 touches, 3 touches with Chabalala, but how is he going to? Because 1 minute it's Chabalala who's in front of him, the next minute it's Sereno, the next minute it's Chabalala, the next minute it's Sereno, the next minute it's Mteto. There's not a single person that he knows when I have the ball, so and so is going to be there, because this thing of Chabalala and Sereno camouflage 10, it's creating a different personnel within the place of receiving the ball where you're going to turn and find your striker. Crossy is going to be the death of me. I think Cross is going to be the death of me. I've never been frustrated. Umlungu kanje. This is the first white person that frustrates me. Normally, generally, white people don't frustrate me. Cross is the only Ngamshishi that is actually frustrating the living nonsense out of me. But Mr. Oti, going back, I think,
Are we still too stubborn? There's a stubbornness with the way it's like this team has a specific way they want to play, and they're going to do it no matter what, even if we've seen positives elsewhere when they've changed it.
Maybe this is their first layout of, okay, let's play this nonsense. Then we have super subs, Zamo to Prince, Zamba to Prince, and then we're gonna find something. But credit to Lilipo, that was a good cross. That was a good header. Sorry, hit the crossbar. That was a good chance. But other than that, and also referee, why are you having conversation? Linesman, why is he having conversation with the player who's about to kick the ball? You are frustrating him. And POLOKWANE City, I'm going to say this OT before I end. They know how to create smart fouls.
Okay.
They know how to create smart fouls that break the play, promising play. And the referee is not punishing them. Look at that handball. That handball was cutting the ball that was going to be a transition play from Mutum. And they realize they don't have numbers at the back. They're going to commit a foul. And they committed in Kaizer Chiefs half, knowing fully well that it's not going to be punishable. But those fouls are very smart because they are promising they are breaking up a counter attack.
But for time, I wanna bring in Agent. Agent, what's happening here, baby? As an objective viewer who doesn't have a horse in the race.
Shalom, Mr. Uti.
Shalom.
Hey, please
Welcome
put PG.
Welcome to the 3 pointers, Agent. Welcome to the 3 pointers.
Please put PG on your show, please. When Chiefs is playing like this, put PG. I can be from Sinje to Potali. Anyways, in the group when I saw the lineup, I asked a simple question: why are you doing a wadu? You know, sometimes I think we judge players on tangible things, as his goals, but sometimes just the movement of players helps.
Pajamas.
In terms of creating space, in terms of opening up for other players. I don't see the reason why you dropped Utlongwane and Ungo. The team was fluid last game, and sometimes chemistry is something which is often underrated. There is no chemistry between Cele, Mteto, and Shabalala. It has never existed, even last season. And Sereno, they don't know how to read each other's mind. And I think I love the example that Ubutlali did, no Sinje did. When you have a player like Sereno and he has the ball, chances are that what is he gonna do? He's gonna cut in, right? So as someone who's playing with him, it's either you have to drag one of the defenders with you, so that he can cut in and have an open space.
Yeah.
When Terra has the ball, you can't expect him to make a 5-meter pass. You have to be close to him so that he can make a 2-meter pass. Shabalala, when he has the ball, what is he gonna do? He's gonna dribble. Is there someone out there who, after dribbling, he passes to him? Hence I'm saying the chemistry of the DDC players last game made Chiefs look exciting to watch because they're giving each other space, they're supporting each other. So I don't know why in this game you decide to drop Motaung CAF, for example. I think that's my frustration with them. And this is not a Polokwane City frustration, it's a South African frustration. Why do South African players look down and playing the ball?
Oh,
you must feel the ball with your feet. You must see it with your feet, not your eyes. Your eyes must always be searching for a better player.
The runs, agent.
The runs. There's been a lot of them, not even from cross side, even from Manyane's side.
Yes.
So I think it's something which frustrates me. It's not just Polokwane City. Most teams in PSL do that. So I think that's something that needs to be worked on. And yet again, as my concluding statement, Chiefs rode that line the first 10 minutes. When you've rode your line like that, what are you doing? To capitalize on it. Sundowns, it's like it scores a goal, it wins. So riding a line is not a problem, but can you react to it? Yeah.
Bongs, tell me where you sit with this game. Welcome, champ.
Before I say anything, I'd like to say to Agent, don't compare Kaizer Chiefs to Coach Giraffe's team, please.
Bongs, we cannot get
Nee. I'm concerned about our style of play. Everyone is playing every position. We don't know who plays where and who plays what. We don't know who's the left winger, who's the right winger, who's in the center, because they keep on changing positions. Also, we have a problem where now Sireno is holding the ball too long and getting Duba into offside positions instead of releasing the ball earlier. Also, this thing, no. Why is he expecting Kele to become someone who provides the ball forward? Because his job is to be a central defending midfielder, not an attacker. We expect a lot from Kele to become an attacker, but he's not an attacker. His job is to help out in the center of defense and also in the center of the midfield. His job is not to go forward and create goals. It's to stop the goals. Yes, Oti.
Marabongs, we keep seeing the same thing. We saw this last season. Do you think that Kistaela Sana Biche Kiona footballer not this thing that we think he wants to play? Or his technical team wants to play?
No. It's not really the style. It's according to which team we are playing. Like last week when we were playing Stellenbosch, it was like pound for pound, an attack-minded type of game where both of the teams were going crazy, as you said. In the team, now Polokwane City are this team that says whenever they play Kaizer Chiefs, they try to make this ultra defense, aka low block, as it is called right now. So now they sit back and absorb the pressure. They're waiting for that one chance where they will go forward and score us again, like they did last season.
Okay. For time, let me bring in Soweto Chen. Soweto Chen, tell me about this first half. Welcome.
Yeah, I know it's frustrating, especially like seeing Polokwane having better chances than us. I mean, H. Peterson deserves credit that he's doing his job properly this time around this season. I think he's our go-to goalkeeper. He's not making mistakes there at the back, even though those rebounds might be a bit problematic. But yeah,
He's played his
Hey, Bongs.
Hey, Bongs. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm saying I'm gonna say the same thing which like the panel has already said in terms of the middle field. Umthetho noCele, they are like double pivots, which is not giving us anything in attack because uCele is dropping deep, defending, and Umthetho we know Vele is not gonna give us anything in terms of attack. So I think uCele is lacking that thing abayibiza like turning, man. Turning is a simple skill, but it makes a huge difference when it comes to attack. Because there's this saying, Guti, a good pass comes from a good turn, and a good goal comes from a good pass. So yeah, we don't see that. I think Ungcobo is a good attacking midfield. I think he might be.
Bamfaga. He's coming on.
Is it that would be great? That would be great if he comes on for either Shabalala or Ucele. I don't know, man. But I don't like the double pivot thing there. I'd like Ucele ukuthi aphume and then kungene uNqobo. And also, like going forward, I don't see what's the plan. Are we going wide or are we going straight in the center? Are we going direct or what? Because it's sort of wonke umuntu is like running around. Last week was playing on the left. This week is playing on the right. I don't understand. And he seems to cut in deep, even today, covering for Umunyane. So, yeah, no, man, no.
Okay.
But I do think we're gonna win this one with the good substitutes. As Ngobangela, I think it's gonna be better. And yeah, Ulilepo, man, he must just try and receive the ball in the center and then not as Echent ashilo ukuthi why is this guy playing there? I mean usinje. Why is he playing there on the lines? Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Guys, changes and predictions very quickly. Butale, can you give me your changes and predictions very quickly?
We have overloaded Utinagi Kwatile, by the way, so I might be Kwatile. So I might be speaking out of emotion because I'm angry right now. So
Yeah.
but I feel like we've already overloaded the midfield. We've already done that job. We have 2 extra men in the midfield. These guys are playing with 2 midfielders. If they're playing with the 4-4-2, they're playing with the 2-man midfield. So we've already taken care of that job. Now, because we have numerical superiority in the middle of the pitch, take more risks, please. Let's make more line breaking passes that's gonna break that specific midfield, that line of pressure, that first line of pressure. And then when we're up front, we lack decision making. The decision making must change. And in terms of subs, I think Ungcobo was a good thing coming in. I think it adds more creativity. Yeah, but prediction 1-0 Chiefs, hopefully.
Okay. Agent changes prediction.
Yeah, he made the person that I wanted out in, but not out. Because I think it's a like for like. You're not changing anything drastic there. But it's fine. It's fine. I think I would love to see Omako for cross. I think I would love to see. I'd like to see Duba out for Udu Breeze, and then I'd love to see Undlo for Umthetho, because I don't think you need a defensive midfielder like that in this game. Yeah, I think those are my subs. And 1-0 Polokwane City.
Hey, Bongs changes prediction.
No, I'm going for a goal right now, so I'll need to pre-in for Duba.
Okay. Prediction.
1-0 Kaizer Chiefs.
So what changes prediction?
My change is already being made with Ungcobo. The only thing I would change in my approach, I'd like the boys to pass the ball more, especially giving it to Duba, so that he attracts like those defenders to himself. And then I know Duba, like, he can be good tactically in terms of like finding a good pass to someone else like Ulilepo or Ungcobo lapha, and then we could get a goal. So I think 1-0 Yeah, 1-0 to Kaizer Chiefs.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much to the people that have come in, that came in halftime. Hey, I just need to do something quickly. Oh, wait. Hey, guys, apologies. Father duties. I'm sorry. Okay. Nothing has changed. This is the same Chiefs. I don't think they've worked on anything different. I think they're stubborn with the tactics that they want to play. This is what we saw all of last season. And what you get all of last season is a lot of chances, low quality chances that are not finished. You get predictable weaknesses that should be taken advantage of that are not. We're seeing the same patterns that we saw from last season today. And I think Stellenbosch was a game where Stellenbosch is just a team that just so happens to be very good for Kaizer Chiefs in terms of how we play and how they react to how we play. I don't know why Cross is going up. I think we can all agree that Cross is an incredible player when he's playing in a 3 and he's doing basic defensive duties, right? Munyani can go, but keep the 3 because Munyani leaves and then there's spaces in behind him that POLOKWANE City, as Agent said, if they were to look up at some point, you'd notice that there's 2 or 3 runs that are happening that you could take advantage of Chiefs every single time you go at them. Let's look at the center. Is this any different to when Mart was here? Cele's basically just doing his best imitation of Mart, where you're playing a double pivot, you're trying to do a very higher grade move of having them play together and move. So it's like Niakuluma. It should be flowing like this. But honestly, as I've said even last season, you need to simplify the game. Unfortunately, these Chiefs players are not at the level where you can play this really intricate football that you want to play. Just simplify the game. Play towards their strengths. Mtetwa, you don't need to be guarding the right-hand side. You just have to stay in the center. I want you to stand in front of the defense. Please come back and fetch the ball. No, but already yellow card. Please come back and fetch the ball. Sirino's floating. You don't know where he's floating to. Because again, also, why not play him as a 10 and put somebody on the wing to cover cross? Because we're seeing, I literally said it from the first minute, that person, Sirino's drifting inside and Ukross is going to be exposed at some point in this game. So you've got the 2 10s. What is the point of Lilepo in this game? What is the point of Uduba in this game? Lilepo standing far wide on the other side is going to try and make these runs of these hero runs. He's standing far on the other side. What is he going to do when he gets the ball there? If he gets the ball there, because the ball is not getting there. Now, at this point, I'm saying that for me, this is what Chiefs wants to play. Forget about saying that the players are not implementing the tactics. Forget about saying how the players are wrong. Forget all of the things you're saying. This is what Chiefs wants to play. I think I've been looking for a pattern, and we've got the patterns. These are the patterns. It's going to work one day. It's not going to work other days. One day, Ngobo's going to score a free kick. The other day, he's not going to score a free kick. There's no rhyme or reason to what Kaizer Chiefs is doing right now. I ask a simple question every single time when we watch these football games, especially PSL games. Show me the pattern. Show me the thing that has been done over and over and over again that you can say, oh yeah, that's how they're going to score. Tell me how Chiefs scores, guys. From last season to today, tell me how they score. What is the pattern? So unfortunately, this team's going to have to be coached. They're going to have to be coached. Polokwane City is just waiting. Watch Polokwane City try and do what they did to us. I think it was in the second round, where they scored at last minute. They don't know their roles. They don't know their responsibilities. They don't know what they're meant to be doing on the pitch. I don't know. You know Mtetwa can't pass the ball out. Everybody here knows. Everybody who's come in has said that Mtetwa Ox cannot pass the ball out. How then do you keep getting into the same situation where Mtetwa's the one with the ball and has to make the pass? Surely someone has to say something somewhere. The new players, the paperwork is not right. Chislet, Shinga, and Flavio Silva, their paperwork is not right. Apparently they're waiting for permits. It's something that's happening across the league. I forgot the other team that's having the same problems. What's going to happen, CAF? CAF will probably look good, to be honest with you, because Gavin Hunt actually explained it very well. He was like, no, the PSL is generally a step faster than a lot of the leagues in the continent. So that's why, especially in Confed, our teams tend to go far. Our football is just a little bit faster. So even if you're playing Messi, you look a little bit better, especially in the CAF Confed. So I'm not worried about Confed. I think something can happen on Confed. But in terms of like just general play, I'm worried that it doesn't seem as though anybody has learned the lessons from last season. It doesn't seem like it. I'm repeating myself. I'm just using new names. Kaizer the new Mart, Munyan is the new Solomons or the new Frosla. Dubai is the new Chivavairo, Morris. Guess Fanela, guys. So we're going to hope for goals from these type of situations. Then they score from there. But in terms of creating the PSL, guys. Oh, the PSL. No, Litabo, I think I'm tired. Like, it's not Chiefs also, just Chiefs. It's the league in general. I enjoyed watching Kukune play, actually. Let me give credit. I enjoyed watching Kukune play. Like, I enjoyed watching, was it cheaper play? I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed the match that Siwelele played. I enjoyed Amazulu. Was it Amazulu, Stellenbosch, something like that? I enjoyed those games. But for the most part, it feels like in our league, nobody wants to get better. Like, nobody wants to get better. Like, nobody wants to just go, okay, Yazi, this thing is not working. You know, like, okay, let's try something new. Do you know what Sundowns kills everybody with? I think Sundowns just kills everybody because they're one of the few teams that's willing to just try something new and fully go into it. Chiefs are still playing the exact same football they were playing last season. Aubrey's been saying it here in the comments. 24, 25, it's the same. There's no creativity. They just pass the ball and run in J. And you don't know why or where they're going. Look, you see what Aiden McCarthy is doing right now, how the ball keeps coming back to him. That's Dove. 23, 24. Dove, 23, 24. Give Aiden McCarthy the ball and make it. Look. Oh, guys. What is Chiefs' style of play? I've asked. I ask a lot all the time. I don't know. Little football is extremely difficult. But that doesn't excuse you doing the exact same thing every single game, guys. It doesn't excuse it. I'm sorry. Rather fail doing something different than to fail again doing the exact same thing you were doing last week and the week before and the games before. I feel like Munyani is a great player. He's a dynamic runner. We should be using that. You should be overloading, similar to what you do with Hoto and Mfukek. You should be overloading using him and Lilep on the right-hand side. but proper overloads on the right back, then maybe allowing somebody to just drop into the space on the right-hand side, and you do something. Are you prepared to get attacked by fans? I get attacked every day. Zuzobona Pambili. Joe, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good on you.
What are you seeing here?
A very bad football.
Yeah.
If you remember me, you called me as the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we gave away Munyani by mistake. And I regret.
Yeah.
I pass a Komako, they can keep him. He's always injured. But what I'm seeing now, Chiefs is missing a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Yo, heart attack. You see Chiefs fans, they talk a lot.
Yeah.
Bakhuluma, bra 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 bra. I just wanna POLOKWANE, please win. I just wanna shh these people. Cause Kuluma. Yo. Abaya Kuluma la watu.
Mara, mina ngifuna ukuzwa from i-team ehlula i-3 points man.
Ungasho kanjalo. Uyasitesta manje. Ngizokhuluma noKhoza. Why uthenga 15 players? Why uthenga 15 players?
Yeah.
Uzoyenzani nge-40 players? Hayi Khoza naye, hayi makahambe.
Bara asikhulumi nge-Pirates. Angazofaka i-Pirates lana.
Ngiyayifaka mina because mina ngiyibhakabhaka.
Nakudlala ibhakabhaka sikunikezile isikhathi senu izolo beningafuni ukungena nonke. Beningafuni benisaba nisifihlile.
And half of the squad is new players. Kanjani?
But okay, whoa, for time. What's the score gonna be here? Ungakhulumi ngenhliziyo.
POLOKWANE 2, Chiefs 1.
Uzokora bari cala i-Chiefs or POLOKWANE?
Chiefs, yabo, ladies first.
Hey, hamba for time, hamba. Hey, guys. Uhlafela we're getting cooked nje. We're getting cooked. Yo, nkosi yami. Hey, Chiefs ingenzani i-Chiefs? Yo, guys, hayi khona POLOKWANE isithi. Bathi. Khoza must go. Not even Dr. Ivan Khoza must go. Our ladies first. Yo, we're getting cooked, guys. We're getting cooked. By people who haven't even seen Pirates win a league. We're getting cooked, man. Hey. But it's okay. 61 minutes in. So yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. We just see the same things every day. Lulu says gonna go sleep. I hear everyone's frustration against Chiefs, but let's give credit to POLOKWANE City for their plan. No, but remember, Tabang. Remember what I said. I said Chiefs looked great versus Stellenbosch. It wasn't because Chiefs was great. It was because Stellenbosch played a certain game. And I said in that thing that the moment you find a team that's going to be either boring or better structured, you're going to struggle. You're going to see the struggle. Now, Mashiane, when he walks into this pitch, look at the pressure he's going to put on McCarthy. He's going to put on McCarthy and he's going to put on Miguel. And if Miguel leaves from the centre back, Mashiane is scoring. Guys, relax. A goal is on the cards. Rita relax. How goal is scorile, bongs. Big brother says, Magambe. Tito says, even kids, they're depressed of the current situation of these players. Tipa says, Mteto can't pass a ball. I'm going to sleep, says Lulu. Oh, we need to prison paper too now. Eddie else says, what a boring game, by the way. It's like nothing is at stake here. Ora says, like, we want the players to make mistakes every time. No, I don't even want them to make mistakes. I'm just tired of watching the same mistakes. Have they now switched? Okay. So is Munyane now the right centre back? Because Cross is all the way. Yeah. Okay, they're doing the tactic on the other side now. I guess it's Cross and Modi. They're doing the tactic on the other side where the wing back goes inside. Play it. How? Wrong ball. Oh my gosh. Guys, how many transitions are these guys going to get? Mteto's the only one delaying Chiefs going forward. Stellenbosch is struggling, says Litabo. Lebza says you guys must lose so the noise levels can reduce in our country. Mara Lebza, we were GNU just a couple of days ago. We were GNU. It was all good just a week ago. Umlilo Mapepa says Slangana. Tabang Modi finally coming in. Ndlovu hopefully will give better control. Let's see if Ndlovu can do a better job than Mtetwa. Honestly. McCarthy Umnandi is just that he's playing for Abomaki, says Andile. OT, the exact same mistakes, or I can't even speak. We need Knowledge Musona back. We're going to dominate the season. Notification, what did I say? Mina gade ngithukwa ama-fans we-Chiefs, ngithukwa ama-fans we-Pirates. That guys, kuyasifanela. Chiefs look better this season. The Chiefs, would be down 2-0 by now. I guess. I'm waiting for Polokwane City to turn up the volume. That's when we'll see people shaking. So you see how Polokwane is starting to play the longer balls towards Mashiane. That's what they were trying to do versus Pirates. Mashiane is a very good center forward type of player, target man. Holds up the ball, plays in between the center backs, gives them headaches. Really tries to win the first ball so he can give it to the number 10s that are coming up. He's a player that should have actually scored in that game versus, was it Pirates or was it Sundowns? One of the games. After all preseasons, we're still experimenting. I get in the first 10 games. We always say, OT, what type of style of play do you think will suit Chiefs? I've said it before. I think Chiefs is a helicopter football type of team. You get two wingers that know how to cross. You play with somebody who's good in the box, and you just let it go. I don't say anything else really. If I'm being 100% honest with you, that has been our most successful football of late. Poor refereeing. Makesi robbed the penalty. Bring Glovo and take out Nyambo. Said this is what you get when you use the 6 in defense, 4 in attack. Zanoguhle. PSL games can go either way, There could be a lucky goal that comes in here. Drain says Msani. Hamba Dupriz. Yeah, Hamba Dupriz. Helicopter football. Bypass the midfield. You'll be fine. Bongs, 66 minutes. How do you feel about the game?
No, T, I'm hearing you say that we should play helicopter football. I've been saying this over and over and over on your show that Chiefs is an attacking type of team. Now, you said they have to play attacking and they have to play helicopter football. That's the right type of football they should play. Mazinho did introduce that type of football way long ago, and that's how football is played nowadays. People don't understand that football is no longer played on the ground. Football is played in the air to create for the strikers, but people still are being stubborn to understand that helicopter football is the way to go.
No, even besides it being right, the reason why helicopter football is nice or is favorable for Chiefs, it just gives them it's a simple thing to do. Step A, step B, step C, step D. Play the ball up the wing, winger gets to the line, he plays the cross in. If you play 700 crosses, a goal might go in. Like, now, the higher grade, honestly speaking. I think
I
most
get
of the team.
like one.
Mm,
Like he working the fella wing play is the way to go. People never want to understand. They are so stubborn. They are still stuck in the old ways of playing this thing called shoeshine and piano. It's over for those type of football. The way to go is just play the ball from the middle field to the wings to the center of the pitch. Get your goal, go home. Your 3 points are there.
and then you're done. Do you know what, Nebongs? Let me tell you.
That's it.
The only football that has come close to dethroning Sundowns. Frostla info munyane unkosiam. Anyway, the only football that has come close to dethroning Sundowns, the closest football was Mazinho ka helicopter football. Honestly speaking, that was all. Like,
Exactly.
no, not Pirates' game, not Tentence's game, not Atazwane's game. It was Mazinho. And we don't want to accept some of those truths, but it's fine.
Exactly.
Bongs, how will this game end for you?
By the looks of it, it might end with Chiefs getting one, or it might end with a 0-0 draw.
Yeah. Okay. For
It might
time,
end with draw or 1-0.
let me bring Kolani. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Frustrated, Marasizatine. At least Tiksase 0-0. How do you feel about this game?
Itro yophela ngetro vele le ndaba le yabo.
Yeah. Yini inkinga? Ubona yini Petty Chiefs? Ebambezeli Chiefs lan. Ona iPolokwane. Ow. Okay, we lost Kolani there. We lost Kolani there. No, Tabang. I'm not giving credit for almost. I'm saying the closest almost was not any of the other footballs we've given credit. That's what I'm saying. All of the credit that you give to Pirates, for example, Pirates is challenging, Pirates is doing this, actually belongs to Mazinho. Mazinho lost it on the final day. When last did we see the league go down to a final day? And like, when last did we see the league decided by less than 9 points? If we're being honest. And I'm not trying to, it's not a narrative, I'm just stating the facts. When last did we see that? Yes, guys, modern football has convinced all of us that we all have the tools to play this tiki-taka, playing out from the back type of football. Sometimes you have to look at your team and just be honest with what you have. Yazi, I miss the days, and I don't want to go on a rant, but I miss the days. Look at Mashian. Look at Mashian. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Mashian? And what he's doing is that he's occupying one or two of the center backs and making them uncomfortable. Watch the secondary runs because they're waiting for somebody to fall and flip. That's what Polokwane City does when they bring on a Mashian. Just check out how they're going to start playing the long balls and making him be physical with the defenders up to a point where something... Anyway. Oh, cross. Shoot! How? Nani? Nalog nilpasa. Okay, so sometimes I miss coaching, old coaching, where guys, you can pine for every player you want. You can call for every single player you wish to have. But when the league kicks off, this is the team that you have. And you have to look at your team and say, how do I set up in order for these people to be successful? I'll give you a stupid example. If you're playing Modi on the pitch, rather have cross overlap outside so that the right back who's marking has to watch Umodi. Who does what? Modi likes to cut inside and shoot top of the box, just at the corner of the box. Just when you come inside the corner of the box on the right hand side. That's where Modi scores his goals from. So playing him all the way out wide takes away his ability to play because he can't cross. Like I said, have Cross run the opposite route, not this modern football thing that they're copying. Make him run the opposite route, outside to open inside. You have scored, or you have now created chances for Modi to score. Right? Let's go to the midfield. Just have somebody sitting. You just need a body to sit, and then someone can come back and fetch the ball. There was some great play we had when Mart was leaving some of the games, or passages, 20 minutes. When Mart was a driving number 8, he was a forward playing number 8. He was winning the balls up high, and a lot of our goals came from that. Why stop doing that? Why not go, okay, continue doing that. Let's keep creating those chances. That's what irritates me about South African football. Irritates me to the nth degree. Is, guys, some of the answers are right in front of you. I've said on my show, I wonder if there's a team that can master crossing and heading. You've killed 60% of the league. If you can just master crossing and heading. I wonder if Makesi carried on with that Clinton Larson football. Look at what they did to Sundowns. Look at what they did to Pirates. Look at what they were doing to some of the other teams there. If they can just master those things and just accept that you don't have Messi, you don't have Ronaldo, you don't have Xavi, you don't have Busquets, hey Joe, you don't even have Allende. Look at your team and coach your team. Make it simple. Anyway, 74th minute, 0-0. Guys, feel free to jump in and tell me what you're thinking. I'm just saying, the thing that I was saying to Chiefs fans last week when everybody got angry at me was this. Don't discount the fact that some teams play great versus certain other teams, because those teams give us a certain freedom that you need to have. Marco coming on for Cross. There's a reason why we always play well versus Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch, the way they set up, is made for Chiefs to play. But the moment you get into the low block territory, the boring territory, you're going to see that all of that is there we go. It's just a distraction. Chiefs are the Man United. Chiefs play like a Colin Ancelotti team without talented players. Exactly. No, the PSL plays that way. The PSL plays that way. We give these players way too much credit. I've said it before, we give these players way too much credit. Guys, our players don't have it in them to play, to be trusted to play the game. Real Madrid, and please stay with me. Real Madrid, when Mbappe gets there, Glalobo open play, teams are not scoring. They can't score the way. Nangale, your favorite players are coached. You go here, you go there, you go there, you go here. I always use the example of Munare. When Munare said, we're playing versus France, and he's like, yeah, I could see why there's a difference. Do you know why? Those guys are coached. They're told, you go here, you make runs here, you do this, you do that. It's not free form. As great as people think players are, it's not free form. There's coaching. PSL players need coaching. I'm sorry, too, you are talented, Mara. You must run like this and run like that and run like this. But anyway, that's going to take me past another place. OT, that football doesn't work for big teams. They want carpet football, full stop. Carpet football for who? I want winning football. This is the problem. The problem is that we value 10 tenths over, it's going to be unfair now, obviously, but we value 10 tenths over Mirendop. At Chiefs, we value Atazwane over Mirendop. And Mirendop, like it or not, was the coach that got us closest. We value all these other people over Abo Stuart Baxter. Oh, the football is not nice. Yeah, Maranya win. Mfuna or do you want to play beautiful? You have to pick at some point. And if you want to play beautiful, have you backed the football enough to play beautiful? Have you gotten the coach to play beautiful? Pirates is talking about putting the ball on the ground and all of that stuff. Have you gotten the coaches who are steeped in that? Who understand that? I give Abo Rulani credit because they've studied that. It's their shandis deep down. It's not something they're picking up. But are you hiring those coaches? No. Unabi did exactly the same, if not worse than Abo. That's a bite of the cherry. Thank you. This is what we just want. This is what we just want. Kaligolela kintana. Kaligolela kinje. Mistakes in the box. Guys, I care. Guys, Novo scored. Kala, this is the football we want. Chigi, people are going to be saying, oh, the chances we create. This is what we want. Yo, guys, hey, football. Anyway, so that's what I was saying, that we live for this, guys. We live for this. Press them to bafana. That wasn't press them to make mistakes. Look, cross goes in. Check. Cross goes in. Defender mistake. Didn't clear it. Ball comes back in. Ball play. Yes, it's a chance created. Mistake doesn't come if no chance was created. No, okay. Now, so you see, look at Zaza. Look at Zaza. Abuile. You are going to catch hands. I am going to catch hands. But let's be honest. Can we be honest though? But 3 points is 3 points, guys. You can't do 3 points. No, Kaizer Chiefs vele Marco. Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs. No, she's late, guys. Passports, work permits. So OT, you will think that's what's going to happen. You'll see. That goal has wiped away everything. That goal has wiped away everything. Gichinchi lebongs. We changed how many players to get one. OT, you can cry all you want. Bida. No, Butale, I get you. I understand. That's what I'm saying. I said that, guys, this could even go anyway because anyone can score anytime in the PSL. One more, guys. Wow. How do you not throw your body in front of a ball when defending inside the box? I love your positives, my bro. Thank you, Marco. Dirty football, but goals, that's what we want. Game will end on 1. No, do you know what's funny, Tabang? Do you know what's funny? Let me tell you. Yo, Namaspeksa Poo. Do you know what's funny, guys? Oh, wait. Oh, that hurt. This is what Pirates was doing last season. And the complaint that I have, and the reason I complain so much when we do this, is there comes a time when you stop being able to do this. And you have to have structure behind what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have structure behind what you're doing. When the individual brilliance is not working, you have to be able to do something different. And I'll give them credit because they started playing the crosses. They started doing the crosses. The thing that I was saying about Durulan. But you have to, at some point, develop the ability to then, okay, Ispani, can we change? Can we do things that are repeatable? That's how you go out and win leagues. That's how you go out and do what you need to do. But our team stop here. Oh, Estes. Guys, when I say my glasses broke, please don't say I'm lying. Naz, look. Anyway, other teams are still on draws. Can someone screenshot the log table? I need a second goal. Nabi's coming back, don't worry. Kukune will be a problem this season. Such wins boost confidence. Grobler's going to break that record. The reason we crash out is because we refuse to reduce our standard. We know what Chiefs deserves. Oh my God, Reds will be in ICU this evening. Where's that kid? The new Chiefs is not scared of making subs and they work for us, says Bafana. What's your opinion about colored players going to Europe but not black players? Jason, what are you trying to do, Jason? One of our open chats is going through stuff because they're reckless. I refuse to be reckless. I refuse to be reckless. I don't want to say anything about that. But I'll make it a topic because I think it's about development centers and also it's about South African football and getting stuck in South African football. I think there is a luxury to playing in the Western Cape, and that is afforded to a lot of the guys because the pattern is also that it's not guys who've played in the league, it's guys who leave early. So if you look at, for example, who's that kid that just joined QPR from the under-20s? Is it Tylen Smith? Hasn't kicked the ball in the PSL. So maybe the question should be, if you look at the history of all of the people that have gone overseas and successfully gone overseas, how many of them from that community have played in the PSL? And can we look at the PSL and say that the PSL in general is not good for you if you stay too long? I'm looking at Aborile and all of those guys, for example. At least we're winning, guys. At least we're winning. Or reckon new classes. Guys. My brother, because you always update us about football, always. I'm rude. Wait, I'm rude. Wait, what's happening? No, it's fine. I'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry. Relay will become a local superstar. Yeah, no, I don't want to have a sensitive topic just now. It's a valid topic. Marayo. Yeah, let's say, but sometimes 94 minutes in, Chiefs is leading 1-0. It's family funding OT, and the teams don't want to buy because PSL teams sell players at market value. Thank you, Luka. Now I'll figure it out. No, Nkota went overseas. True, but I'm saying in general, the players that have gone proper overseas, even Bartlett, Pinar. Actually, your agent. Hey, let me not. No, I've been angry. I've been angry. If you know my rants, you know my rants. I've been angry. Kima akurileng kindlovu akurileng. They must not make you Dr. Mali. Wait. Oh, I didn't see. Sorry, guys. CJ.
Alala. I think we are picking up unnecessary yellow cards.
Yeah.
I like how Ungosindipile Ngobo is pushing this midfield left and right. I would like to see him coming more in the center more often. But seemingly it's working in terms of circulating the ball from left to right. I like how he is connecting with this young chap from Supersport. I like that now Umtetwa, we have designated him to stay behind our defense.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more less of what you call this simplicity in our football. That I think probably is working.
Is that the answer? Is that the answer going forward?
I think so. I think let's stick to this simplicity and not try to complicate this thing. You've got a 10, you've got an 8, you've got a 6. There's no half, no jiggy, no wada. It's as simple as that. Marco is on a yellow card. I don't know what is he doing. But yeah, so I think Chiefs, when things are simple, they are more in control, and there's less siminyile lesser man, because they're not knocking as much as they used to do. They were in the first half, you know. If we can become this clinical, I think we're going forward. I think we are going forward. 2 wins, 2 games, 2 wins to 2.
6 points.
6 points, yes. 2-2. It says if usifaka ilwane kumkhumba kaNoah, spend 2-2. 2-2. We do things by 2. That's who we are. Abanye abayazi i-2-2. Abayazi, by this time last year, Mr. OT, we were saying they must give sometimes the league 2 games in a row. See it, man. They must give it to us. They must give us this league. It's ours.
I don't even want to say anything.
Where have you ever had 6 points in 2 games? It's 6 points, 2 games. Oh, yeah. This is our league. In fact, we should be playing in Europe, man. We should be playing in England. This is a demonstration that we are not supposed to have come back in Netherlands. Netherlands is where we are belonging. Not This is 2 week. 2 week for us. 2 week. Like, who's going to beat us? If you can't beat us while you are playing badly, how can you beat us when you are playing well? Look at this, Marco is dancing. Even Marco
offside pass.
We are doing things deliberately, Mr. Oti, because there's no challenge for us. Who's going to challenge us? Mr. Oti, they should have not allowed us to come back to Netherlands. Netherlands is where we belong in Europe. Sisaya mangamla as a Netherlands. Sisaya mangamla nganga, like our the original Oros. Yamangamla, Sisaya, Netherlands. Where Van Beek come from? Where Van VERT come from? Oh, Jan van Riebeck. Sisaya my ancestors abo. Who is this now, POLOKWANE? Yeah. Look at this. Tuba, man.
For time. Marasiche, for time. Agent.
You know, I came here for different reasons, but let me just burst the bubble. If I recall well, if my memory serves me well, which I trust very much, Chiefs won 2 games last season. The first 2 games. And you can guess where they finished, but they're not there.
Didn't you win the first 4, man? Didn't you do 4 nyana? There was a run nyana, man.
This is the first time we are winning the first 2 games. Don't come here with false. Hey, please
You
check
guys-
fact checker. Please.
I'm fact checking. Let me fact check you. But anyways, you guys, but it's fine. What I wanted to come here and say, guys, go to YouTube, go to the videos. There's a part at the end of the video. OT will give you the details. Donate to OT. If the McG money is too much for him, he doesn't want our contributions, it's fine. You will give the money back to us. It's fine. So please don't listen to him saying he doesn't want your contributions. As the members of Overthinking Football, we want that contribution. We don't want no guys, the laptop, what. You'll fix it when the laptop gives you problems again. So guys, go to YouTube. Towards the end, you see the contribution side. Contribute, guys. Any amount of money is fine. Anyways, going back to the thing. You guys beat Gallants 2-1, and then you guys beat Amazulu 3-1, and then you lost to Sundowns on the 3rd game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just saying, fact checking. Anyways, thank you guys. Don't forget to contribute. Yes, thank you.
So it's a chant.
Hayi siyabezwa. Yabona like mawucala ukuphumelela. Cala kwenzeka into ezidizi nje. Abantu bazama ukukhipha endleleni, bakutshele lokho nalokho. Angeke simamele. I-Sundowns siyimele. This month siyoceda ngayo i-Sundowns bafethu.
Hey, man.
I-Sundowns iwin season. This season sizoyibonisa umhlolo this season because abo Silva bazabe bekhona, ama players wethu esiwalindele azobe ekhona. Hey abantu bayophela. Imagine uthi siceda abantu ama-signings wethu angakafiki. Imagine masafikile ama-signings wethu. Nonabi akhona. Abakhohlwe soceda ngabantu this season. Ubheki football. Kodwa hayi, ithi sibhekeni Saturday abomakhelwane sinikeza abomakhelwane bethu ukuthi badile nani. If bayahluleka sodila month end. La sesihole khona vele sisazi ukuthi maswina, we are going to party all night. But hey, the game, OT, I don't want to analyze it too much. I'm happy about the win. This boy Ndlovu, man, he's excellent. He's excellent. One of our signings. Just imagine if she's late is here. Babes out by your pela this season. Good guys, Chabule OT, Chabule.
Afuna ukuzigenda. Let me bring in stereophonic. But brother.
Yeah, you know what? On Monday, I saw in the comments that every time I spoke this, I was complaining. So I'm not going to complain today.
Yeah.
Even in the group now on WhatsApp, they're saying I'm complaining. When I said that goal was a donation, they're like, except it's a goal. I was like, okay, fine. I'll take the W. This time I'm even happy because others went to Spain, but now the S is silent.
Yeah.
Others went to Spain, but now the S is silent.
Yeah.
So you know their location. You don't need to send the pin. So it's fine. They can console themselves and say we are not involved this weekend. But Oxalai, some teams, 3 goals conceded, 0 points. I thank you.
I don't want to say anything. Yellow flag sheep, Parker. Yellow flag sheep.
For sure, Prouty.
Hey, Maruti, 3 points in
Yeah, I want to say congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs, but I want to start here. I want to say, as PSL fans, we are in for a treat. I want to thank the technocrats, Altaswani, Patel. I want to thank the young coach from Siwelele. I want to thank the folks, Mangoba Mneti, Eric Tikla, and I forget his name, the other coach. It seems as if we are going to have a good year this year because these teams are, and the other one, the one who's coaching Polokwane City, Mohafe.
Yeah.
It seems as if this year these teams are really challenging these big teams. They are giving them the run for their money because there is no walk in the park. I'm very impressive in the way Polokwane City played and applied themselves today. You could see the hard time that they give Kaizer Chiefs. It was so crucial the way they played. And I want to say, I never thought Kaizer Chiefs could play very good football like this. It is coming all right. It is coming all right in a way that you can see the passes that they make during the game, how many they at least they got some build up, and then the way they move the ball when they want to challenge, and then coming from the sides, coming from inside. And I'm very impressed with that young McCarthy boy.
Man of the match.
And yes, and the Ngobo look like he's back. He has found his mojo again. You can see the way he played, the way he drives the midfield. I'm very impressed with him. His combination and Sereno was showing some sparks today. So I'm impressed with the play of Kaizer Chiefs, and that number 2 from Orlando Pirates. I'm very impressed with him.
Okay. Guys, since we're at the end, for time, I'm going to jump in bongs. I'm going to give you a minute. What do you feel about this game?
I think I'm going to support the Chiefs. Before we score a goal, they were so busy telling us how we are playing rugby football. We're gonna level Makazolema and Pimpi in the field. They were complaining our football is poor. Hey, we are playing what? They now singing a different tune. When they don't realize the Chiefs just won that game. They just got their 3 points and going home. We are not worried about other things. We are not worried about other things.
Yeah.
Have a 6 points. Have a 6 points. Sure.
Hey, Chiefs. Guys, I'm gonna give everybody a minute. Butali, you've got your minute. What are you saying?
Chest pains landed safely in Orlando. Escoti. Chest pains landed safely.
Yeah.
Escorted safely by the man himself, who Ndlovu, with
Yeah.
the laces into the bottom corner. OT, what horrible game. Horrible. But guess what? I don't care. I don't give a rat's behind, OT. I don't give a rat's behind.
Yeah.
I can. Guys, tomorrow's gonna be a wonderful day. Others don't even have a point. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just mock and troll. Yes, I'm gonna sleep nice today. I'm gonna go tomorrow and.
So are you saying there's no point in watching them? Sorry, never mind.
Otilo and Mara, Oti, we can't ride out the whole season with this. This was horrible, Oti. But yeah, but at least some of us get to go to to sleep nicely. My pirate, I wish I can say it will come all right, but it won't. You guys are in shambles, honestly. Pain landed safely in Orlando. I repeat, thank you.
Izzy, you've got a minute. Tell me what you're thinking, Waka.
OT, thanks, man. At least this season, man, we are getting something that we've always needed. Like our ancestors and the gods being behind us. Like a game that you definitely look at it and you feel like this game we could have lost because we performed purely. But then, unfortunately, because badimo ba teng we win. Wa tlhaloganya? This is something that Kaizer Chiefs has been lacking for some couple of seasons back, where we would draw a game like this or lose a game like this because we were performing purely. So I'm not, for me personally, I'll go like, I'm happy that badimo ba rona le modimo wa rona ba na le rona this time around. Maybe there'll be a hope for this season, or maybe we can end up being on top 5. I mean, we have 2 clean sheets. I get the structure sarona sebianjo. We're struggling a lot in terms of going forward or finding passes going forward. And you even ask Jorge, who do we find even if we manage to go forward? Because Dube is not the Dube that we had last season. Chabalala is not the Chabalala we had last season. Angobo is promising. But yeah, man, at least if we're winning, let's just be happy that we're getting the 3 points. And I think that matters more than anything when it comes to a league game.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
No, thank you so much. Is this Thibaut? Can you give me a minute? What do you think is happening here? How did you see the game?
I think it was a scrappy win for Chiefs against the OT, because like I think they would only have number 10, because that team was too defensive. Okambala, they were they just had the big 5 at the back, and then, but yeah, Chiefs, at least it's a win. At least it's a win. And for us Buccaneers, this is bad. I don't know. I wish we could just skip Saturday. But I know that they will lose, ne? Maybe 2-0, and then second leg 2-0, and then that giraffe will go at least. Because we're losing every game. Next game in the league, Stellenbosch. Oh gosh.
Okay. But we'll talk about Pirates on Friday when I come back. Wait. Let me bring in Gocha. Gocha, you've got a minute. Tell me what you think.
A win is a win, Baba. A win is a win. We don't care about nice play, who's playing, how they score. It's a win. That's how you accumulate points in the league. You have bad games and still win. Have good games and still win. Today we won. I saw it, but I don't know how did we win. But I wish that we play like this and win all games. We don't care who we're playing, as long as we get a win. Other people must get AI coach to help them. Tina, we even when our coach is far away, we are getting that win. Thank you.
Lulu, you've got a minute. Tell me what you're thinking.
Mr. OT, some games what you need is a win.
Yeah.
You don't care about the performance. You don't care about the fancy football you played or what. You just need the 3 points. That's what we did to the end. I'm happy. I'm happy. How we played, who cares? I don't care.
Who cares?
I only cares about 3 points. I know. See, now we don't. As long as 3 points, go natural. We are happy, Mr. OT. Thank you.
Okay. I was in time because I felt like I can't say it, man.
What's up, Doti? Ha ke tsebe kapo site ena ya Phefene e lwana le Chiefs kapo jwang Sunday ha Chiefs e dlala ka 5:10 ke ha banka electricity today since motlakase o le siko from 9 to 9 ha ke tsebe ke ntwe Phefene tse ke san Chiefs e kana ka ha re khone o shebella ke shebile match ya Sunday ka 2:00 today khona ke tlo qala fatshe ke shebelle game ba ga he go betere ha 3 point le teng ka ha ke tsebe ntwe Phefene e lwanelang le khosi le ka nna ke tsebe tsekiswang awa man hi
I can about Gibula Maspala le tshwere, but anyway,
ke bana bo makhelwane because re pula bona mona ke rona hleng ba pula bona hantle ba re diela electricity like nobody's business ka di game tsa Chiefs fela motho wa silafallwa ai
Okay, also Tommy. Guys, I'm going to close it there. My thoughts are going to be out in the next hour. Kaizer Chiefs winning. So 2 games, 2 wins. No draws, no losses. No goals conceded. So Kaizer Chiefs is having a very good start to the season. Unfortunately, POLOKWANE couldn't come to this game. They weren't in this game either. I'm not going to say that they played any better or worse. But all I'm going to leave with Shem. Hey, Bomakhelwane, this is what you do.
We're going to win so much. On this MTN 80. Isa liki Emily Stelisi. Libale bakabuelo la kala winner. I know Stelisi it's about solve batu. Ke tlaemela Stelisi phamise mohope wa MTN 80 ga le bua ka Saturday tla le bona ka motlakase ka Orlando.
Okay, also time. Log standings. Kaizer Chiefs is number 2, 6 points. Number 1. Old Gavin Hunt and Ernst Middendorp are number 1 on the log. Guys, this is all I want to say.
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more.
What's going on here? It's South Africa. What's going on here? It's South Africa. No putting your nose in.
No putting your nose in. Guys, I'll see you guys then on Friday. Tomorrow, if you want to come down to the Varsity Cup, that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be hosting a Sport Pesa Live over that side. So please go on over to Varsity Football. I'm going to be at Amatax tomorrow at Tax Stadium. So if you want to say hi, if you want to come watch football, that's where I'll be. But then if not, I'll be live somewhere for us to watch. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you Friday.